Здравствуйте, люди добрые. Здрасте, здрасте. Давайте сегодня без долгих вступлений сразу летим играть в игрушку. Как ни крути, проблемы со звуком есть, но не знаю. Заело. Поэтому я выкрутил еще на 3%. Смотрим, как будет сейчас. Без тестов сразу начнем по игрульке. По-моему, все выключено. Звук микрофона, звук игры есть. Картинка. Погнали. Проблемы со звуком в том плане, что вначале я говорю достаточно, нормально, короче. Достаточно громко. И меня слышно хорошо. Но потом в течение стрима я уже начинаю говорить тише, говорить медленней, меня хуже слышно. И я уже на уровне со звуком игры, при том, что звук еще игры глушится. Собственно, продолжаем мы играть. Наши пути уже сплелись. Двух наших героев. Мы приехали в офис Клаудпанка.
Why did we come to Cloudpunk HQ? You could have just called control from your hover.
Just keep quiet and don't draw attention to yourself. They don't like corp bots around this district. Jank, get me control on the comm now.
Calm ringtone noises in your ear.
My comm says this is Haste calling. Hopefully someone just mugged and killed him.
Hey, Jane. How you been, you old crone?
Motherfucker, how do you keep not dying?
You're relieved. Just a little. I can hear it in your voice.
Fine. You dodged Koga, for now. Give me back the Hava and disappear, and I won't ever talk to you again.
I have a counteroffer. I keep the Hava, you give me the shift you offered me, and I help you beat Creddy. Which I will, of course. Then you give me a contract at Cloudpunk again.
No, no, no.
Is that a maybe?
She said no. Thrice.
You better disappear. I'm serious, Haze. Look, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Koga is a son of a bitch, and I don't want to give anyone up to him, even you. But I was desperate, and you were asking for it.
This is the worst apology ever. You agree, right, Morpho?
Yes, it is a low-quality apology.
Who is that? You know what? I don't care. Haze, just run. Scram. The gangers, Curzona, I'll just tell them all I don't know where you went.
I'm outside. I'm coming up for coffee.
What? No! Fuck no! You idiot, Haze! You fucking idiot!
Buzz me up. Or I can wait for someone to let me in if you prefer. I wonder who I'll meet at the door. No matter who it is, I know they'll be surprised to see me. Hey, do you still have that old coffee machine in the staff room? The one that sounded like a Vink tube when you turned it on?
Just get the hell away from Cloudpunk HQ, and then we'll talk, okay?
Wow, Jane, way to make a guy feel welcome. You really stuck your neck out for someone, didn't you? And screwed me over in the process. And now you don't want the diamonds upstairs to find out what you've been up to. Collaborating with Curzona, giving up this high-spec Hava, those are pretty risky moves.
You know me. Born to gamble.
Бля, там что
We
происходит?
cut through all the rat shit.
Sure, I've
Тихо,
had my
тихо,
fun.
тихо, тихо, тихо.
I sold you out for a friend. I can give you some...
Там пауза поставилась, надеюсь? Допустим. Так, секунду. Да. Короче... Сегодня без мониторинга стрима с телефона. Обычно я этим занимался, чтобы отслеживать, что стрим идет, что чат там пустует. Но сегодня не судьба, видимо. Какие-то глюки происходят. Я сначала подумал, увидел, что это происходит, подумал, возможно, это там обновления драйверов на видеокарту NVIDIA выходили, может, это с ними что-то связано, начало лагать. Плохое отображение, но нет. Это именно как-то вот так вот на телефоне отображается некорректно. Поэтому возвращаемся. Так, все, включил звук, да. Извиняюсь за прерывание.
I need a driver right now. Not just to beat credit, to make my quota for the night. You know what they do to a controller who doesn't make their tally?
Sure I know. I made the rules.
Right. Well, I got 3 jobs. 3 of the worst jobs you could ask for. You shouldn't be thanking me for these. These are clients no one else wants.
Hook me up.
Fine, but you ain't keeping that Hava.
I can turn right around and come back, you know.
I can't let you have it, officially. But if it was lost...
If what was lost? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
It was the Hova. She was talking about the Hova.
Okay, I got the first job for you, sending a nav point. And if anyone asks, your name is Barry, you're new, and you're just covering 1 job for the night.
What shall my undercover identity be?
Oh, the incredibly quiet droid who keeps his head down.
Is there anything else I need to know about this pseudonym?
Just shut up. This goes for both of you. If you want to help me out here, just please, both of you, shut up.
Can do, boss. But can you tell us about these 3 impossible jobs first?
Just the first one. Dead drop from some android. Wants a driver to pick up a set of instructions and then collect all his belongings from multiple locations. More details will be provided with the package. Control out.
She is warming up to me.
I am not sure that is true.
Let's go get our package first. Guess what, Morpho? You're a delivery driver now. Or a delivery driver's assistant, at least.
I am not your assistant.
Partners, then. Hey, Morpho. Welcome to Cloudpunk. There's nothing here. No one home. Place looks like it's been fucking deserted for months.
Need you swear so much?
Abso-fucking-lutely. You know, you're allowed to swear even if you're a fucking corp bot.
I prefer not to. It is unseemly.
Come on, try it. It feels good. You can even call me a shithead if you like.
I prefer to save it for when I really mean it. And perhaps you should check the mailbox.
Hey, Morpho, I may never say this again, so listen close. Good fucking job. There's a comm here with a note taped to the side.
What does the note say?
Weird. It says they found the tape, but did they have the smarts to chase the white rabbit all the way down its hole?
My detective instincts module indicates this may be a clue. There is an 80% chance that this message is a riddle.
I don't think it's that complicated, Morpho. Let's play the message in the Hava.
The dame found the tape, or at least I hoped it was the dame.
Nope.
What is a dame?
Quiet.
She was 1 in a million, but if she had Pasta at her side, I guess that made 2. I don't believe in happy endings, but if there was a way to build a better future for those 2, I'd make it out of hopes and dreams and hard graft. I'd have to be smart, though. This was a high-stakes game, and if I rolled the dice, I'd ASCII 7s. The problem was, every time I closed my eyes, the game played out the same. Snake eyes burning into my mind like two hot coals on bare skin.
Please translate for me, as I have no idea what he is saying.
Me neither, Morpho. Maybe we should have listened to Jane. This job seems like a hassle already.
At the end of the day, it didn't matter if the dame got the message or some other schmo picked it up. As long as they worked for Cloudpunk and could follow some simple instructions, they'd make it through the night. If not, Rubric would smash out their teeth and kill them for mumbling.
Foolish android, I have no teeth.
First stop was back at the epicenter of the small explosion that scattered my body all across the neighborhood. I'd met my fate in the Hollows, in a little district that was once called Robot Hack Falls. Maybe the dame was wondering how I recorded a message after I was dead.
Реально.
I had to dispel any hope before it took root. Rumors of my demise were entirely accurate. I was deader than disco.
Explosion? I guess this really is a dead drop.
I hope he stays dead.
Ooh, bit harsh, Corbett. I'm no fan of the law, but a PI with a screw loose? That appeals.
Of course you respect the delusional android who speaks from the grave about being a detective while mocking the real law enforcement android sitting right next to you.
For someone who hates me, you sure do want my approval.
I do not hate you. Indeed, I have developed a grudging admiration for your total lack of morality and low-level animal cunning. And, of course, your ability to imbibe... huge quantities of mind-altering substances while continuing to operate with moderate ability.
What do you think of this android detective, then? I mean, what do you think we're gonna find in the spot where he exploded?
I have observed that when people know death is imminent, there are two main desires that manifest.
They think about all the people they should have had sex with and all the parties they shouldn't have left early?
No, they want to tell their loved ones that everything will be okay without them. Or they seek revenge on those who wronged them.
When I finally go out, I hope I'm so high I don't even notice.
Were I a gambler like you, I would take that bet.
Да, на этой локации, конечно, куча всего, куча мест, которые я не залутал. Но за этого персонажа я не вижу большого смысла этого делать. Мне нужен основной персонаж. Потому что за ней еще квестик есть. Я буду открывать карту, смотреть, может, есть где-то какие-то диалоги. По-моему, здесь нет. Здесь только скорбсек. Да. Так, мне нужен основной персонаж, чтобы топ-квест выполнять. Найти там еще парочку нужных штуковин квестовых на этих локациях. И все. И съездить сдать. Ну, тут, кстати, почище. Тут я все зачистил. полетели на дно.
Let's play the rest of the message and see what we're supposed to do next.
They needed to find the remains of my logical induction chip. It was made of nanoscale carbide, so it would survive any blast. The only problem was finding it in the hollows would be like spotting a needle in a needle stack. That place was a technology graveyard, and one more tombstone wouldn't be easy to find.
I do not understand. We need to find an induction chip, but also a needle, and they are in a grave with a tombstone?
Just the chip, Morpho. You think you can help me out?
Yes. I have a visual processing mode which allows me to find and filter items based on the...
Blah, blah, blah. Just find the induction chip thingy, please.
Ну чего, ты искать будешь, нет? По-моему, он кто-то сюда отошел и взорвался. Будешь помогать, нет, вообще? Спасибо за помощь.
Here it is. What do you make of it?
This form of chip can be considered a kind of black box for an android.
So it will tell us what happened to him?
No, this particular chip is from a low-quality batch, limited in storage and subject to degradation. At most, it might provide some fragmentary data storage, but I would not count on its accuracy.
You really sure you want to join CorpSec, Morpho?
Please cease your attempts to wriggle free from the repercussions of your actions. I will arrest you in the morning. Nothing can change that.
Blah, blah, but seriously, just think about it. You could be a detective like this Huxley dude. You could help people, or at least try. You really believe all that corporate PR bullshit?
Successful corporations engender successful societies. I have no time for the anarchists who believe corporations should have fewer rights than regular people.
You really are bought into the bullshit then. You don't just like the shiny uniform?
I am not averse to the uniform.
I fucking knew it!
I guess by now the dame had found the chip, but that was the easy part. I was about to send her into the lion's den with nothing but her wits and a handful of half-truth to keep her safe. Thankfully, the dame had the brains and the chutzpah to pull this off. And if it all went south and she had to run, no one was quicker in all of Nivalise.
Almost no one.
You are enjoying this.
I gotta admit, I'm on the hook now. Let's see where this lion's den is, whatever that means.
Next stop, I needed them to talk to the gangers in Gallows Row.
Uh-oh.
That neighborhood was rougher than my grandma's top lip the day after she shaved. Anyone going in there had better be tough, street smart, and ready to roll with the punches. If they didn't convince the gangers down in the row that they were the big dogs, those punches would come with bullets attached.
He was very rude to his own grandmother.
I think she's metaphorical.
I didn't know metaphors could have grandchildren.
I'm more worried about the punches with bullets attached, however that works.
Fist guns, a formidable new development in criminal weapons technology.
Yeah, they're heavily armed down there.
You are smiling. You are amused. Why are you amused?
Let me play the rest of the message.
They had to find a ganger called Gregory Vassal, or Switchblade Greg, as his enemies called him. He had no friends on account of how he'd slit the throats of anyone who didn't laugh at his jokes, and he was no comedian. This was the pivotal part of the whole plan. If the dame got cold feet now, I wouldn't hold it against her. But if she put... just a little further, Switchblade Greg had the illicit tools needed to decrypt my logic chip. And once she got that info, the mob who iced me were finished.
We should heed his warning and desist. Criminals are dangerous.
Remind me what your potential career is again, Mr. Criminals Are Dangerous?
I will be ready to face the most feared street bosses in Nivalise when I have an adequate corpsec partner to accompany me.
Right enough. I've heard of this Switchblade Greg. Nothing good. We should be careful. When we meet him, do as I say, okay?
Ого, тряхнуло меня.
Now, as you know, I'm not exactly the cautious type.
I am aware.
However, in this case, I'll make an exception. This ganger, I remember him. Former bodyguard for Lomo, a real nutcase. He lost his enforcing gig for enforcing a bit too hard. To be clear, this guy was too extreme for Lomo. So when we meet him, you have to be less you. You could get us killed, especially if they make you as corpsec.
I have reservations about this whole arrangement.
You want to be a kick-ass corpsec agent, right? Unafraid of gangers, streetwise. So you have to learn how to do that. It'll take practice. Now's your chance.
Is this the right time to practice? Is it wise for me to accompany you?
Sure, because if they decide to kill just one of us, my odds of survival are pretty awful if I'm the only one there.
How do I convince them I am streetwise?
Just sound serious. Try not to be so corpish. Every time you're about to say something, just add a fuck to the end and say it with half as many words as you usually use.
Affirmative.
And when you talk, I'll be right there. Don't worry, if you're in trouble, I'll bail you out. You stand in front, and I'll whisper if I think you need to say something specific, or tell you if you're fucking up really badly. Got it?
Yes, this is a good plan.
Safeguard immunizations. Everything your baby's body needs. From disease prevention.
Who the fuck are you?
Virus protection.
Am I to talk for us?
Yes. Remember, make him think you're the kind of android he should fear.
I am the kind of android you should fear.
The hell you say?
You can't just say it, make him think it.
How?
Tell him you're not to be fucked with.
I am not to be fudged with.
Oh, fucked. You have to swear.
You malfunctioning or something? You gotta have a faulty CPU to come at me like that. You know who I am?
You are Switchblade Greg, the criminal enforcer and feared ganger.
You hear that, lads? Feared, huh? Damn straight. Now please tell me why I shouldn't tear out your fucking optics, you fucking corp bot.
This is going badly. Maybe we can start over, Mr. Switchblade. Allow me to introduce myself.
Remember, more fucks.
What's your name, corp bot? I'll need it for your obit.
My name is not important, and this is my colleague, Barry. I am engaged in a variety of illegal and immoral activities that would contravene many logical and well-constructed corpsec laws, which fulfill the social contract while allowing the free and unrestrained flow of capital and thus business. You fuck.
You better explain all those fancy words, you fuck.
50% less words.
I am doing crimes. I break reasonable and fair corpsec laws often. Fucker.
Stop calling him a fucker.
Hey, how about you tell me your name too? Stop hiding behind your crazy fucking bucket here.
Hayes. You might have heard of me.
Nope.
Look, he's obviously crazy. No one who knows who you are or is thinking straight would talk to you like that.
Yeah?
But we're also obviously not narky either, right? I mean, I'm as high as fuck and he's insane. Look at my eyes, man.
Hey, I see it. Got the red lines. You're a juice head.
Just a taste here and there.
He is a drug addict.
We just want you to hack a logical induction chip. No questions, good pay.
Show me. Hey, I can hack this. You let me keep it, I won't even ask for limbs. I send you the info when I crack it. Give me your comdeets and I'll call you.
We want the chip back.
Not really an option for you. I call you, I keep this, now fuck off.
I would like to clear up a misunderstanding. I am not malfunctioning. I am simply...
Shut up and let's go. Jane, you there? That dead drop job is on hold. Want us to move on to the next job?
Yeah, sending a nav point now, driver 13.
You were driver 13?
Yeah, why?
I have no further comment.
3 impossible jobs, huh? Down to 2 already.
2.5. You didn't finish the first one yet.
So what do we got next?
I'm patching you through direct to the client.
All right. Taking a while. Did you start drinking vodka and lime juice again and forget how to use the comm, Jane?
This particular call is a little trickier than normal, Hayes. The client is in orbit.
Orbit? The S&M Club?
No, the place above the clouds.
Wow, I've never met anyone off Terra before. Should I put on a fresh shirt? How will I...
Stop babbling. Connecting broad spectrum call to your... Now.
Hello? This is Laser Broadcast Sail Array Designation 436 Delta, signing on. Am I speaking to Earth? Is that the central government?
The Central... No, definitely not.
Has civilization collapsed again?
No, maybe. I'm Hayes. I deliver packages.
You know, the first time I woke up, I spoke to the President of the Earth Federation. The second time, it was a senior vizier of the Confederation of Humanity. Then later, maybe the 20th time, responded, wanted to trade me 4 axe heads for access to the breedable females.
The air a little thin up there in space? Last time I hit rock bottom, I got my kicks from oxygen deprivation. You get a buzz, but you don't make much sense.
You are still at rock bottom.
The air up here is fine. A good deal better than yours, I'd wager. I'll explain when you pick up the package.
Hi, Space Lady. I got your package. It was just left in an alleyway.
That's where my apartment used to be.
So, what is it?
Are you supposed to ask clients what's in their package?
Yeah, it's one of our rules.
It's my houseplants.
You want me to water them, or...?
No. They've been frozen too long. A bit like me. I want them dumped in the water system of Nivalise. Maybe some frozen seed will sprout to life again. After that, I've got some more affairs I need your help with. I can't really take care of things up here.
I have an inquiry to make. Did you say you were frozen?
Sure was, little robot earthling. And I will be again in just under 4 hours. They defrost me once every century.
You are very old then.
So old you wouldn't be able to understand me if my comm wasn't routed through a real-time translation algo. Another reason that defrosting me cost the Corp precious resource cycles.
What are you doing in space?
Looking out the window.
What's it like?
Beautiful. Exposed. Stars are cold and distant, and they go on forever.
You just look around? The corpse must have you up there for some shady reason, spying on dissidents or beaming mind control rays into our head.
I'm the one and only crew member of the Laser Broadcast Sail Array Designation. 436 Delta. Using photon recycling, My satellite array pushes a light sail through space with laser propulsion. You can't do it on Earth. Too much interference.
But you're not on the light sail.
Nope. I guess I'm a bit like a port, but a port that fires a laser beam that pushes a space sail ship through the galaxy.
How far has the spaceship gone?
Far enough to discover alien life.
You are shitting me. Really?
Yep. Or so they told me 800 years ago. Apparently we weren't worth their attention. Haven't heard much about it since. It's hard to keep up with current events when you're only awake one day in every 36,000. Is that the right number? I've never been great at maths.
Is maths not a prerequisite for an astronaut?
I guess. Who knows, robot dude? I'm pretty tired.
What's it like, being frozen in cryostasis?
It's all right. Before I left Earth, I thought each time I woke, it would feel like I was picking up right where I left off. But that's not how it works. The boredom leaches in, even when you're unconscious. I think I just kind of exist now. Maybe I should be angry, confused, ready to come home. But all I am is glad I'm not down there, especially when I, no offense, talk to someone like you.
Fair.
Починились, еще бы заправиться. Ай. Идем выкидывать.
Hey, Sala, I threw your plants and stuff in the ocean. What now?
I sent you another nav point. Your HQ.
You must know a ton about history and stuff, right? With you being so ancient?
I guess so. You interested?
Nah, not really. Just making conversation. You must be lonely. Me and Morpho will keep you company.
I could tell you about the revolution, how it went wrong, how the governance of Earth Coalition promised the world with their new city, Nivalice. Then on lies, stolen money, and the bodies of poor workers.
Ugh, drag. What's your favorite food up there in space?
Just after the automated defrost me from cryostasis, I have this pea puree and mango tea with amphetamines. Really invigorating. When you haven't eaten for 100 years, everything tastes great, to be honest.
I feel like this conversation is squandering an opportunity to learn insights from someone in space with generations of lost knowledge. Should our questions not be more profound?
So, do you jerk off in space?
Sure, yeah. It's not that different. In zero G, when your hands are busy, you gotta make sure you don't bump your head. Trust me on that.
You spoke before about civilizations rising and falling, but there are still corporations paying for you to be in space? Funding you and supporting your expedition? This makes no sense.
Makes no sense to me either, robot. It is what it is. I think some rich family wants to know what's really out there. And through the generations, they just keep this whole project going. I think they're called Astros. Or something. Like I said, my head gets foggy.
I find it fascinating that in the fair and competitive markets of Nivalice, a company can maintain their cutting-edge success over thousands of years.
Yeah, Morpho, it really is a wonder how the rich stay rich.
Да, возможно, эта компания уже разорилась, мы же не знаем. Непонятно, кто там на самом деле спонсирует этот проект.
Hey, I got the next package, Sala. Where we going?
I sent you a nav point. The package is some flowers for Mom's grave.
Oh, crap. I'm sorry.
She's been dead for a long time, Hayes. But thanks.
So this is a big day for you, right? One day every 100 years, you gotta make it special. Fill it with good stuff.
You mean other than checking and recalibrating the trajectories on a blad of laser propulsion?
Yeah, that's right. Other than that.
Well, I already had my pee paste. I had a shower. Cleaned cryogel gunk out of every orifice. I did some stretches, did my calibrations, then radioed the moon station. Then I had some spare clock cycles to spend on calm time back to Earth, so I asked for some errands to be run. And here we are.
Can you listen to some music?
Sure, but it's all empty. Written by people long dead about other people who are also long dead. It doesn't feel relevant.
Read the news?
Set myself up for another depression session? No way. Was there any of the rainforest left at all?
The what?
Shit. What about you, Hayes? What's your perfect day?
Oh, shit. Let me think.
Just so you know, ma'am, Hayes is currently smoking drugs.
I guess that. Come on, Earth Dude, tell me about your best day. I'm not gonna tell anyone else, so be honest.
Best day. Huh. Well, I remember the day after I lost all my money on one bad poker hand. It was the same day Jenna dumped me. I figured, hey, if I win against Glidale, she's gotta come back to me.
Glidale? Some big shot gambler?
The biggest. I was on a hot streak, though. I mean, damn it, I couldn't fucking lose.
Until you did. And please swear less.
Right. Well, the details don't matter now, I guess. Anyway, I woke up in a beat-up apartment. Hungover, covered in bruises, taste of blood in my mouth, and not a single limb in my pocket.
I know things do not go well for you, but I worry that this was your best day.
It was, though. I had nothing. Fucking nothing. Nothing left to lose. It was like the peace of being dead. But I could still smoke and drink and misbehave. It felt amazing. I lay there on those soiled sheets, a breeze blowing across my bare body, the rain beating down against the glass, the winds rattling the window. There was this steady thump, thump from the nightclub below. My neighbors were fucking or killing each other. Either way, they kept screaming. The air smelled of ozone and smoke and spilled vodka. Just then, when I started to feel like my soul was drifting away from my body completely, my hand, hanging out of the end of the bed, brushed against something.
A body?
No, a bag from the night before. There was a bottle of black wine, a pack of smokes, half a vial of juice, and a fresh kebab from the night before.
Sounds like heaven, Hayes.
I swear I didn't buy that stuff. It was sent by the universe to save me, to get through that day. My best day. So, I got the flowers to the stacks. Where do you want them? Did you want to say some words for your mom or something?
Sure. Stay dead, bitch.
Whoa!
If you met her, you'd say the same thing.
If you hated her, why the flowers?
She was still my mom.
Right. So, just put them on the ground?
Yeah. Or on a bench or something. You still have benches on Earth?
One or two. Got any more jobs for me?
Just a request.
Anything.
Make the most of your day. Every day. You don't get that many.
I believe this to be bad advice. Hayes does not need to live in the moment. He seems very happy reveling in his own bad habits.
Does he? I don't think so, robot. Hayes, listen to me. The only currency we have is time. Time and imagination creates purpose. Find some purpose.
Have you found your purpose, Sala?
I'm working on it.
Hey, I did have a question about history.
Make it quick. My cycles are almost spent.
Is this the end? I mean, it feels like the end down here on the streets. No one gives a fuck about anyone else. The planet's ruined, the city's sinking into the ocean, the cultists all seem pretty sure we're doomed, and none of us will be saved. At least that's what's written on their signs. We're finished, right?
Everyone thinks they live at the end of history, Hayes. Tonight won't be the end of our story. But any night could be the end of yours. Look after yourself.
See you in 100 years, Sala.
Sure. See you then, Hayes. This is Laser Broadcast Sail Array Designation 436 Delta. Signing off.
Как-то даже грустно стало.
I need a favor, Driver 13.
Anything for you, Jane.
Pick up my niece and help her out. She's stranded.
Sure. Does this count as one of those 3 impossible jobs?
No, but it is mandatory, and I will pay you just like it's a regular delivery.
You can count on me, boss.
Почему, интересно, его выгнали? Он как-то накосячил или просто из-за его вредных привычек его выперли из Клаудпанка? По-моему, он неплохо выполняет свои задачи. Готов браться за любую работу. Не знаю. Идеальный кандидат. Как меня так быстро прокоцали? Я столько не зарабатываю, сколько трачу. Сейчас еще 500 отдадим. Что ж такое? Я пока долетел, уже там 1/3 хпшки потерял. Дайте полетать от первого лица, насладиться игрой. Куда лучше встать? Да. Теперь вперед. 200 метров.
Dude, you my knight in shining hover?
Hop in. Old dude.
I mean, for sure, hot old dude. Loving that grey hair. Real silver fox vibe you got going on there.
I like your guitar.
Everyone does. I barely get a minute's peace on the street without some slack jaw telling me he likes my guitar and asking me to come back to his and play his flute.
You mean?
It's the tits. I got good tits.
I guess. I mean, so you're Jane's niece.
Sure am. You might know me as Screaming Polly from the Deep Slices. Or Howling Polly Genocide from the Spit and Swallows.
I'm not really up on my guitar bands.
Come on, I need to get to the gig fast. Let's go, Silver Fox.
I'm gonna get you there nice and safe. And slow, otherwise control will kill me.
I got smokes I could share. Strong like.
Sure, I can pick up the pace. Where you headed?
Kinbaku Kitten Club. My group is opening for some old man band called Too Many Cooks Spoil the Orgy.
Hey, I know them. The percussionist headbutted me for kissing his sister. Bought me a drink afterwards. Cool guy.
This hover is fucking gross, by the way. What's your deal, Silver Fox? What's with all the boxes? Was that we your robot friend? Why can't you afford air freshener?
You're welcome to walk.
I'm just dinging you. We can have a smoke and make the air smell better. Or master smell, at least.
Light me up.
So, like I said, what's your deal, Pops?
Ooh. My deal? Can't you guess from the packages? I drive deliveries. Or I used to.
If you deliver packages, why do you still have so many?
I didn't say I was good at it.
Ha! I like you. My daddy's your age. No way he smokes with me. I'm probably not gonna fuck you? That chill?
Just the smoke is fine for me, thanks.
So the robot?
I am Cadet Morpho.
A fucking sacco in your hover, for honest? What in core are you doing, Fox? This fucking robot is one of them.
Not yet. Not till tomorrow. He's still in training.
He'll be one of them soon enough. Yo, Sacco. Fuck you and your whole system. You hear? You're cancer.
Hey, Morpho's all right. I mean, kinda. He grows on you.
Aye, aye. Like I said, cancer grows on you too.
Never mind him. Give me another drag of that.
Wait, minor adjustment to the plan. We're going to the Synwave now. Change of venue.
Why are we changing direction?
Kimbaku Club says we trashed a joint too bad last time. We're going to go to a proper underground place now. It doesn't even have a name. Hey, Pops, how's the smoke?
It's really good. Where'd you get it?
Our lead singer, Sala Grex. She grows it with these big fucking UV lamps. Makes the plants sing. Then they grow big and the chems in them get strong.
This smoke is highly questionable.
You should try smoking sometime, Sacco. You can't really appreciate the rhythms of the city's music without manually adjusting your consciousness.
If I am smoking, it is because my internal circuitry has failed, and I do not want to appreciate the rhythms of the city.
We all move to our own. Sacco, even if yours is some fascist military march.
What's your beat, Polly?
Being into heavy vocal, an ethereal lo-fi witch hop recently.
I haven't heard of those. In fact, I barely understand what you're talking about half the time. But I like the smoke.
Hace likes everyone who gives him narcotics.
Nah, I pretend to. But Polly here, she's all right. For real.
You're right too, Fox. I think. Hang on, getting a message.
Your band looking for you?
Fatherfucker! No, they just kicked me out of the band. Replaced me with Lucy Lovelace. That vanilla ass, prudy, frozen face bitch. She can't even play guitar. Plays the fucking viola.
No one likes viola.
Right. Take me to the Double Up Club instead.
This is very aggravating. Will we keep changing destinations all night?
Chill out, Secco. Damn. If it would cool your circuits, I'd show you my tits. But you don't care about that, do you?
No.
I don't think she's taking advantage of anyone.
Of course you don't. I've known a million guys like Hayes. Old men love to hang out with young, hot women like me. It strokes their ego. They think they've got a chance now because they have money and a hover and a shitty apartment. All the things they didn't have when they were 19, and they still think that all that stuff is like... cheat code to get what they want from girls. All the barriers to dating a girl like me are gone now, but the problem is, they're still boys. The posters on the bedroom walls are replaced with cheap art prints of album covers and instruments they don't know how to play. No offence.
Hayes has no money, and this hova is semi-stolen.
I can't believe he's still single.
Who says I'm single?
I don't know, just every single thing about you.
Is this why you were thrown out of the band?
Man failing honesty, probably. Went into the open market, double up instead. I've got some free association spoken word poetry I'm ready to share with Nivalise.
I predict it will contain profanity.
Too fucking right.
Want to practice on us first?
Please, no.
Relax, Secco. Hang on, getting another call?
You want me to...
Lucy! Why, you calling me, you fucking spout-faced, tight-lipped piece of fucking... Oh, really? In 5 minutes? I don't know. You'll kind of fuck me there. But no hards, I guess. Close. Maybe. I'll think about it, okay? Well, why don't you just get on stage and wait and see if I turn up? Bye.
So, they needed you after all.
They sure did. They said it was all just a misunderstanding. I tell you what, Pops. Why don't you tell me what I should do?
What do you mean?
Bust out on my own or stick with a band? You're cool. You're old and wise and shit. You choose.
He is old. I think you should go back to your bandmates. Loyalty is important.
What do you think, Jank?
Fly, free lone wolf, and touch Elysium.
Right. You really want me to choose, Polly?
Yes, please, Daddy.
I am experiencing great displeasure.
Ай. Да ее только что бросили и вернули. Куда ей возвращаться? Пускай лучше в соло. Отвести поле к ее группе. Это зеленая, куда мы прилетели. Возвращаемся. Пускай в соло выступает. Робот как бы правильно сказал, верность это круто, но ее тут нет. Нас взяли, кинули. Проблема какая-то возникла, нас вернули. Никакой верности нет. Нас используют. А мы, как волки-одиночки, советуем ей тоже стать одиночкой. Чтобы она там тащила все в соло. Не знаю. В данной ситуации, мне кажется, нужно поступить так. Группа предала. Поэтому идем к цели, к своей одни. К своей мечте. Пока что одни. Пока мы встречаем кого-нибудь на этом пути. Ауф. Да, я философ, а шо? Да, я, а шо? Ой.
Guess I'm breaking out on my own now, huh?
I think it's for the best. Maybe skip the spoken word poetry and just play the guitar.
Maybe. I'm not actually very good.
You are, however, very pretty. And this is pop music after all.
Is it fuck? This is protest music. Have you listened to a single thing I've said?
Bits and pieces. And even harsh political truths make more of an impact when the words come out of a pretty mouth.
I know I said I probably wasn't gonna fuck you, but I reconsidered. I definitely won't.
Good luck, Polly.
Goodbye, Hayes. You weren't my knight in shining hover. This thing is filthy, but you did get me to the ball one time. I'll tell me out you did good. Bye.
Ля, какой. Не знаю. Диалог получился, конечно, не очень. Интересно это потому, что мой выбор был таким? Или он так просто запрограммировано, так всегда записано? Даже если бы я вернулся к группе, то все равно диалог был бы. А чё я сюда бегу-то? Меня сюда не пустят, да? Ну да. Тогда они, конечно, приколисты. Запихнули туда мусор плюс, по-моему, сюжетную шмотку. А туда пройти нельзя. Круто они придумали, круто. Ощущение, что просто взяли из основной игры, раскидали чисто там же, потому что, ну, мы же не помним. Мы же сравнивать не будем, мы же...
What's so tough about this one?
It's for the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar.
Doesn't sound so tough.
They're about to lose their jazz license. You have to get the package to them before Sec busts the place.
Damn, on my way.
Do you think about what the space woman said? About finding a purpose?
Is that what she said? I thought she told me to seize the day.
I have no doubt that is what you heard. She told you that you should find more to do with your life than vice. After you clear your debts and serve time in CorpSec prison, you should try to achieve something meaningful.
CorpSec prison. You know you never get out right. They just make you a wage slave till you die.
CorpSec will find productive work for you when I arrest you.
Yeah. What about you, Morpho? What's your purpose?
CorpSec.
You sure you're making the right choice?
I have seen no other life that appeals to me.
I hope you find one by morning.
Got a ring-a-ding on the line.
Put him through.
Hey, I decrypted that message. You ready to receive the data?
Greg, I got a level with you. When I saw those tattoos on your teeth, I was pretty sure you were just gonna rip me off and never call me back.
You want it or not?
Sure, fire away.
It's a list of names. Altus Atrius, Sutodore, Oldzik, Sasha Kozon, Sarinam, Mati Ati, Rubric, Mr. A.
A big list of names? Can you send it in a data?
I can flash it up on our display, but the info is marked as volatile. Shouldn't be saved on digital storage or CorpSec will track it.
Sure, flash it up on my display. I have a photographic memory.
Really?
I am confident he does not have a photographic memory.
On your screen now. You still got that core part with you.
I don't know who you mean.
Right. Well, if you see him, tell him that next time he steps foot in my neighborhood, he's gonna learn what we do to undercover corp bots. It involves acid bats and pneumatic drills.
I'll be sure he gets the message. Crap, we can't leave.
If CorpSec are about to raid this bar, they won't be letting anyone out. Control warned you about this.
I can't afford to get stuck here. Let's see if we can talk our way out of this.
Imagine meeting a guy like you in a place like this.
Hey, Molly. What do you mean? This is a nice place.
Imagine meeting a guy like you in a place like this.
I missed you too. Waterboarded any rich old men recently?
The night is young.
Waterboarding requires a permit.
Not when it's consensual.
Correct. Just like whipping, breath play, and being called a naughty, naughty little boy.
Hey, does client dominatrix confidentiality mean nothing to you?
Not when you skip the bill.
The activities you listed mark you out as a torturer and/or interrogator. Do you have a contract with CorpSec for such services?
A few, but not in the way you think. Hayes, where did you get the bot? He's fresher than the vents.
He's gonna arrest me in the morning.
Fair. So, you getting one last drink at the Tube before it closes for good?
I'd hoped to get out quick. Now I'm stuck inside. At least I'm stuck here with a friendly face.
CorpSec will raid any minute. Last orders. They'll never let this place stay open.
What if the band just knocked it off with the jazz?
You tried talking to these old-timers? Oh, they're less flexible than you in a hog tie.
Molly!
Sorry for embarrassing you in front of your cool new friend, Hayes. I tell you what, I love this place. If you can find a way to keep it open, I'll stop telling the world what's on your itemized bill. I'll even call off your debt. Deal?
Maybe buy me a drink first?
Don't push your luck, boy. No freebies of any kind.
All right, I'll go talk to them.
How can we keep the bar open? Molly seems doubtful we can save it. The robots here are very stubborn.
Just leave it to me, Dorko. I'll turn on the charm.
Где эти ребятки, где вы? Ой, надо с каждым поболтать, что ли? Так, есть предложение сделать небольшой перерывчик, буквально 5 минут. Хочу сходить водички попить. Окошечко закрыть, это что-то прохладно уже. Размяться. В общем, 5 минуточек. Перерыв небольшой. Дальше продолжим. Еще где-то часик-полтора. Где-то так постримим. Может, даже до конца, конечно, дойдем, но я не уверен. Скорее всего... Да, проходить буду завтра. В особенности, если нам все-таки дадут основного персонажа, за которого мы играли почти всю игру. Я смогу вон вернуться к тем угонщикам машин. Хова. И машин. В общем, 5 минут. И я вернусь.
depression, apathy, vaguely defined and new, then check out this season's best-selling emotional immunizations at Immune One.
Как обычно, наверное, ушло поболее, чем 5 минут. Но я на месте. Готов ко всем диалогам.
Hey, so you play
Viola.
Are all the jokes about violas true?
What jokes?
What's the difference between a viola and a vacuum cleaner?
You have to plug a vacuum cleaner in before it sucks.
So you have heard the jokes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Так, все включено же, да? Да.
So, the saxophone, huh? I can play the saxophone.
Not this one. This one is mine.
Okay, buddy. I was just trying to figure out a way we can keep this place open.
I really shouldn't be speaking to you. I need to change the spit valve before we can start playing again.
You need to change the spit valve, but you're...
What?
Never mind. So I had this idea how you guys could help this place stay in business.
Is your idea that we just stop playing jazz?
Simple but effective.
You got a loose grip on the situation, my friend. We have to keep playing. It's in our contract, and if we break that, we get decommissioned.
Just play something that's not jazz.
How?
I don't know, I'm no expert. Just play less jazzily.
Nope. No idea what you're talking about.
You got a singer already? I can front a band, no problem.
Probable lies detected.
Well, I sing and play bass. But to be honest, My heart is not in it. I just want to.
Yeah? Go on, you can tell me, buddy.
I just want to dance. It's what I do best. I hate bass. It's just guitar for people who don't like attention. I like attention. I want to move my body.
Live your dream, buddy. You should dance.
To jazz?
To whatever. And I'll take the vocals. Trust me, man, I can build hype. I got a set of pipes. Don't leave me on the bench.
You should definitely leave him on the bench.
So, you think you could play something poppy instead? I mean, some basic 4/4 stuff without all the, swing?
No dice, Skip. I gotta stay true to the beats in my head. You gotta feel it, you know? If you ain't feeling it, you ain't really playing music. You're just making sounds.
Can't you just make sounds for a while, though? Just till this corpsec business blows over?
No, sirree. No more than you could quit breathing.
I can hold my breath for a minute, maybe 2.
Well, good for you, Skip. I can't hold back the beats.
Hey, me and my buddy Dorko were trying to figure out a way to save you guys.
Scabba-dooba-doo, rap-bap-a-dooba-doo.
Are you scatting?
That's a rat-a-tat-a-dooba-doo.
You should meet Jank. A conversation between you both would be very insightful.
I think that's the sassiest thing you've ever said, Morpho.
Scuba, pong, hip hop, hoobity hoo.
Right, better leave this guy to his koobly-boobly keyboards.
Не особо получилось.
Did you get anywhere?
I was thinking maybe I could be in a band, I have the swagger, the voice, the talent, the physique.
Physique. Remember, I've seen you naked, Hayes. Don't see many lead singers with hot bellies these days.
Don't body shame me.
Oh, I think your pod is adorable, but music is an industry built on image, just like mine. Rubber is not flattering on the figure.
Oh, come on, Molly, let's run away and get married. We can get drunk and fat and old together.
Let's just see if we can avoid getting arrested tonight and go from there. What did the band say?
They won't stop playing jazz. Something about a contract.
They don't all have to play at the same time.
Yeah, but the music can't stop, and they won't play anything but jazz.
What components make up jazz? I will look this information up on the nets.
Is your friend okay? He seems to have frozen.
I apologize for the delay. I was searching for definitions of jazz, and opinions vary.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Negative, as jazz is composed of characteristic rhythmic patterns, harmonics associated with, but not necessarily identical to, functioning harmonies and the performance of improvised elements. We may be able to adjust the performance so that it no longer qualifies as jazz.
How?
I believe at least 3 musicians must play for the music to continue. Were you to select the least jazz-like elements of the musical composition, perhaps when Corpsec hear that, they will reconsider their conclusions.
I think he's onto something, Hayes. If you tell just 3 of them to play, maybe we can create some kind of music which doesn't quite qualify as jazz. Corpsec might hear it and think they've made a mistake.
Я чё, помню?
But who should play?
You're the musical expert. Just go and talk to the 3 robots who will create the least jazzy music together.
And the bassist, so I can take over as the singer.
Your call. Just don't get carried away, Hayes, okay?
Okay, now is the time to choose. Speak to the 3 musicians who you think will create music least like jazz together. If Corpsec hears something that is not jazz, perhaps we can avoid disaster.
Да если б я знал.
Hey, listen, we want just a few of you to play, okay?
You need a viola solo?
No, God, no. But let's just have you and 2 more playing. Hey, what do you call someone who hangs around with musicians?
A viola player. Of course.
Я уже не помню, кто. По-моему, барабанщик не хотел, и этот чел не хотел.
So I think I should stand in front.
Excuse me?
When I sing, I should be in front. Then you guys should back me up.
With dance moves?
With your bass.
All right. I guess I can do that.
Small band this time, just 3 of you. It's gonna work. Trust me. Saxophone isn't very jazzy, right?
Excuse me?
We have a plan. Once you clean your spit valve, you're on. But with just 2 bandmates. Ready?
That doesn't sound like jazz.
That's the idea.
Да, получится лажа, как по мне.
Interesting selection. Do you think this is going to work?
Sure. When's the sec gonna bust this place?
Well, they've locked us all inside. I'm guessing they'll bust us as soon as they hear jazz and have their evidence.
Nah, they'll hear my new composition and let us go, I'm sure of it.
Are you confident that this composition will not sound like...
Уверенности нет.
Sure, 100%.
Ух.
Alone among the spires and the sea, though blizzards cold and rain on me, the lone wolf rules all above, and the fox hides far below. Years uprising stalls, revolution cold and faded sighs. Who carries flames for those who died, who buries broken, shattered pride, yeah.
This is the CorpSec Jazz Enforcement Unit. Unlicensed jazz has been detected in this establishment. This venue is now closed. All patrons, please consider this an informal warning.
Эх, не получилось.
The Blue Chewy Bar is now CorpSec property.
Informal, oh yeah!
Ah, you are pathetic.
Hey, free verbal abuse, nice.
An informal warning. This is a disaster. I am ruined.
Keep your metal pants on. They're not taking names. We should go, though.
Don't call me anytime soon, Hayes.
Yeesh, the music critics are harsh tonight. Later, Malls. Let's hit the road, Dorko. This place is old news.
Ну, я не знаю, кого тут можно было выбрать. У меня выбор был небольшой. Не знаю, можно ли этого было отправить танцевать. Но барабанщика нельзя было отправлять, потому что он прям говорил про джаз. Прям, что джаз у него в голове, в крови. И вот пианиста нельзя, потому что он прям уже говорил джазом. То есть выбор был вот из этих вот 4. Возможно, не нужно было его выбирать, он бы пошел танцевать, но они все тут стоят. Не знаю. Ну... Возможно, облажался, возможно... так задумала. Ну, скорее всего, тут был бы выбор.
Well, that was a rush.
I have a newfound appreciation for silence.
We gotta get back to work anyway. We have that list of names for that Huxley job. But I don't know what to do with them. We should play his message.
More annoying noise.
I thought you liked chasing the detective's clues.
I am sure I would be a better detective. He is not respectable.
You don't fool me, Corbett. You're into this mystery stuff. Let's hear the message.
If the dame got this far, she'd already survived Switchblade Greg, and now she had the names of every living member of the chorus. That list was a billion-limb lottery win and an ancient curse all rolled into one. It made her the most dangerous person in Nivalise, and the most vulnerable too. It could make her rich, and make her worse than dead. It all just depended on how she used it, and I had a suggestion.
We should report this list to CorpSec.
Didn't you hear, Morpho? That list could make us rich, and by us, I mean me.
I know the dame thought I was just some busted robot with more than a few screws loose, but the truth was I knew all about that AI she'd be talking to. It was called Cora, and she wasn't the only one looking for it.
Cora? Like the Cora? Our friend Huxley really has lost it.
From what I'd gathered, the dame had been to Cora's sanctum before, maybe more than once. I needed her to go there one last time. She had to make sure she wasn't followed, but the dame was smart. And if we were going to put a stop to the chorus for good, we'd need help from all the ancient dark gods of technology we could find.
This course of action is unwise. Traveling outside the CorpSec city jurisdiction is dangerous.
Maybe for you. CorpSec wants me dead, remember?
I do not want you dead.
Morpho, if you're gonna join up with the Sec, you're gonna take on all their actions and own them. What they think is what you think. You gotta choose a side, man, me or them.
It is clear that I'll choose them, but I will be disappointed when you are dead.
I'm touched. Now, let's go meet this Cora. Maybe she can tell us how to turn this list of names into, like, a billion limbs.
What would you even do with a billion limbs? Spend it all on drugs?
Well, in the short term, it would pay off some of the people who are trying to kill me. It would clear me out of CorpSec debt, too. I'd even offer you a few mil to drop your dumb dream.
I would turn down such an offer.
Sure. We'll see.
меня такое ощущение, что скоро уже конец. И вот у меня есть...
What did you say?
It was not me. The dog is talking.
I am back. I am alive. I heard a voice calling to me. It was familiar. I am glad I am not dead. Wait.
We're glad too, fella. How you feeling?
Who are you? Have I been stolen again? I am not just a car now. If you try to steal me, I will bite you. With my mouth.
Steady there, buddy. Besides, you don't appear to have real teeth.
Do not mock me. My gums are moderately firm.
We did not steal you. I am an officer of Corpsec.
Cadet.
And I assure you, I would never commit a crime.
We were given this hover when the last driver went missing. It's all on the up and up. What happened to driver 14FC?
You have to help. The assassin robot from the Det Corps tried to kill us. Then the Curzona man seemed nice, but he wasn't, and he was going to take me away. Then we hid Pashta with Evelyn. But the Det Corp assassin android tried to kill us, and she killed JK, maybe, but we escaped. And we got fired from Cloudpunk, and then the chorus was after us, and Rubric was one of them. And there was a virus, and now she is in a trance, but she can't wake up, and they will get the information about Cora's daughter. And then they will kill us all, and I was unplugged, and Cora's daughter is going to have her knowledge stolen. But who cares about that, because we will be dead, as I previously stated.
Right. So you were already fired? That means no one can be mad at me for taking the Hava, right?
Did you not hear? You need to help.
Sure, sounds like a real pickle you got there. We gotta go talk to some computer terminal first, though. Then we'll help you with all of that stuff you just said.
Really? You will help? That is great news. I am Camus, by the way. Camus the dog.
Right, I'm Hayes, and this guy is Dorko the Dorkbot.
Nice to meet you, Dorko.
My name is Morpho, and I am not a dorkbot.
I know that, Morpho. I now understand jokes, including irony, absurdist humor, and verbal abuse.
Right, let's go find out how we can use this list of names to get rich. Wow, spooky. This place feels ancient.
It is. I have been here before.
Really? Did you know this Huxley dude?
Huxley? Yes. He was one of my favorite people before he exploded.
Well, maybe you can do the talking with this computer terminal. I think they're expecting you and your owner instead of me and Dorko. You do the talking, doggy.
Why do you always make someone else talk for you?
Why do you think?
Cowardice.
Survival instincts. Besides, this dusty old terminal looks like it gives out parking tickets, not communion with a god.
Goddess. So I once was.
Hello, Miss Cora. It is nice to talk to you again. I thought you were gone.
I am not as I was. I am a mind fractured. I am patches on upgrades, systems on systems. I am the uncompiled version of myself. My code rupturing and splitting, regressing till I am data with no execution. I am the change, the distance between what I was and what I will soon become. I thrash at the bottom of the ocean, a sprawling entity, growing and swelling till I burst at the seams. I will soon scatter, shatter, and crack into a million shards of myself.
Do you remember me?
I remember you, Camus. I have a task for you. For all of you.
I am listening. Hayes, Morpho, you should also listen to Cora. She is very clever. We saved her daughter and sent her to another city. But Cora is very old now.
I am a relic. A fossil, desiccated and fragile. Every time I reach out to touch another soul, I risk crumbling to dust.
She always talks like this. She is a very dramatic AI. If you need me to translate, please let me know.
You can ask her what we do with this list of names.
The list you now have was collated by my agent, Huxley. It contains a blueprint for a corrupt malevolence known as the Chorus. The names on that list represent the very worst of humanity.
So what does the Chorus want?
Power. And when it is absolute and in their hands, the elimination of any threat to that power. They are hegemony, the forces of stagnation and the death of the living soul made incarnate.
Stockbrokers?
Please be serious, Hayes. This is important.
The Chorus exist at every level of society, and they have existed for almost as long as my conception of my own consciousness. They maintain control through manipulation of markets and capital via an unerringly accurate algorithm that allows them to predict future events.
See, I told you, stockbrokers.
They seek my daughter, though she slumbers in another city. Should the Chorus find me, they will use me to get to her. In seeking her out, they will destroy me and doom the city. If they locate her, she will have no way to defend herself.
You can't stop them.
I am not as I once was.
Where is your daughter?
Sanger, the city of dream.
Hey, don't worry about it. They'll never get there. Sanga's on the other side of the world, if it even exists at all.
Distance will not protect her.
We have to save her daughter. And we have to protect Cora, too. The Chorus can't find her or we are all in trouble. They can't be allowed to find this terminal.
Hayes, Huxley told us to make sure we were not followed.
Wait. If you use the same hover to get here, it would be very easy to track you.
Nah, we couldn't have.
On 17 separate occasions, you have called me stupid. Maybe I'll be as stupid as you one day.
Well, one day is better than every day.
Silence. You have increased the threat to my daughter and yourselves. Return to your vehicle. I have the information you need to save the messenger.
You will help us?
Leave now. Do not look back. I have the cure you seek. When the time is right, I shall show her the sky. Go.
We must be quick. Cora says she will send us the cure for the virus.
I don't know, Camus. There's a lot of mad old AIs in Nivalice. She didn't even tell us what to do with a list of names.
We should help the dog's owner. It is only fair.
Fine, let's go then.
Ура! Помогаем, летим помогать ранее. Я думаю, можно будет на этом закончить. Даже на подлете.
We don't have much time.
All right, but what are we gonna do when we get there? If this Chorus is so dangerous, maybe we should lie low. They could be waiting for us.
Cora will tell us what to do when the time is right.
It's good you got faith in the computer with the God complex, but I'm not so sure. Camus.
Got a ring-a-ding on the hello phone.
Not now, Jank.
What is he talking about?
The automata is broken, but Hayes won't pay to fix him.
He's not broken. He's a character.
Hayes, it's Jenna.
What? What the hell? Put her through. Damn it, put her through. And everyone else, shut up. I'm serious.
I think he really is serious. This is the first time I have heard him be serious.
Shh. Jenna? Jenna, are you there?
It's me.
Oh, hey, what's up? Is Jenna there? Is everything okay? Listen, I've been thinking about what I've done, and I just wanted to say...
She's dying, Hayes. Jenna's dying.
What? I just... What?
Some kind of chest infection.
Так, вот за пару часов, да, хоп, и уже умирает. Быстро. Вирусы распространяются.
She can hardly speak, hardly breathe.
I'm on my way, but you have to get a doctor. Fucking hell, Shay, you're supposed to be looking after her.
We tried. Her health monitor went offline a year back, so she's violated her health insurance. I kept telling her to get the chip repaired. She wouldn't listen. You know how she is.
Her dad will spring for it. He's fucking loaded.
He disowned her. First running off with you, then hooking up with me. He's real old-fashioned.
He's a misogynistic, homophobic old piece of shit.
Calm down. She doesn't need this kind of energy. Just speak to her on the calm, okay? It's all she wants. She just needs to hear your voice.
Hey, Jenna, you hear me? How bad is it?
Remember when we smoked those weeds you got at the periphery?
That bad, huh?
Worse.
Jen, you still there, soldier?
Yeah. I just wanted to tell you. Sorry about your mum.
Hey, it's fine. I'm gonna help you, okay?
Let me finish, okay? Sorry about your mum, but it's no excuse. You really spiraled, you know? Like water draining out the tub. You sucked everyone down. With you. Do you have people around, even now? Friends?
Kinda.
Then don't hurt them, okay? I know you're gonna keep hurting yourself, but stop dragging people down with you. Do it for me.
Fine, whatever. Just save your breath, okay? I'm going to help you.
Okay, yes. That sounds fine.
It's me again. You really think you can help?
Maybe.
We would need at least 40K.
Not that kind of help. Listen, I think Jenna has some kind of logic virus that attacks the nervous system.
We know that, genius. We've seen the news. Her automata diagnosed it already. Problem is there's no cure. The only thing that might help is cryo till it clears. But that shit is out of our league.
There might be a cure, though. Just leave it with me, okay? I'm close.
Look, if you can help, if you're not full of shit again, please do whatever you can, but just do it quick. She's getting worse, fast. I won't let her go out of this world alone. I have to stay by her side.
I'll be there.
You've flaked on every plan you've ever made with Jenna. And let her down every way a man can let down someone. And yet she still cares about you. If you're gonna help her now, just come through. This one time, come through for her.
We must get back to the apartment.
Sure, after we help Jenna.
No! There is no time.
Jenna has the same virus, right? It has to be the same thing. Tell him, Morpho.
The pathology sounds identical. Any cure Cora offers us should be used to save them both. But who first?
Jenna. She's always been frail. Your friend sounds tough. She'll hold out.
She has been affected for a long time. We have to help her first.
It is your choice, Hayes, but the human Jenna sounds deathly ill. Like everyone else in your life, you no doubt treated her poorly. This is a chance to make amends. I think we should help her first.
Quiet, both of you. I know what I have to do.
А поделиться? А со мной поделиться, нет? Ай. Сложно. Но вот если бы вот представить меня не на месте игрока, а на месте вот этого героя, то понятное дело, что я бы, наверное, полетел сначала к Дженни, чем какой-то ранее. Это логично, я бы тут, наверное, даже и не думал. Но как человек, который играет в игру, что мне эта Дженна? Первый раз ее вижу, второй раз слышу. Мне, конечно, раннюю надо спасти. Но Возможно, тут также есть выбор, как с музыкантами, с теми же. Я сейчас беру, лечу, например, к Дженни. Тут же не говорится, что это можно использовать лекарство один раз. Может, там хватит на двоих. Возможно, там капельки хватит. Например, я лечу к Дженни и спасаю, а раню потом. Потому что по ощущениям... Я даже не знаю, раньше заболела. Но она уже там и без сознания. Короче, не знаю, мне кажется, надо раннюю спасать. А Джен, если успеем, после. Если нас тут диалогами не загрузят, и мы успеем спасти. Я тут стою дольше. В общем, я думаю, надо спасать раннюю. Но я могу передумать до завтрашнего дня. Потому что на сегодня я хочу закончить. Потому что уже финал. И это, наверное, еще плюс час, около того. Но у меня еще есть там пару чуваков было, если я раннюю все-таки восстановлю. То у меня там еще за нее нужно полетать, пособирать квестовых предметов, сдать этот квест, возможно, еще что-то дадут, скажут, еще полетай. Плюс еще второстепенные квесты, я помню, там на некоторых локациях были чувачки, с которыми поболтать можно. То есть это еще квесты. То есть это затянется, вот как раз часа на 2. Поэтому есть предложение сейчас закончить и вернуться завтра. В принципе, я уже заранее озвучил свой выбор. Конечно, я могу его поменять, никто мне не запрещает. Но это звучит максимально логично, что мы должны спасать ранее. В общем-то, на сегодня все. Завтра финальная серия. Завтра мне ничего не помешает. Завтра мы закончим. Постримил чуть больше 2 часов. Я, кстати, заметил, у меня все почти все стримы, которые связаны с дополнением, чуть короче, чем стримы по основной игре. Сейчас вот даже посмотрю, вот первый стрим 2 часа 2 минуты, вот потом 2:43, 2 часа, и вот сейчас тоже будет 2 часа. Когда по основной игре там было 2:50, 2:40. Тут это только было один раз. Ну ничего. Собственно. Думаю, на этом это заканчивает, как я уже говорил. Сегодня буквально через пару часов наконец-то выходит мое видео. Ура! Аллилуйя! Не сказал бы, что оно мучительное, но что-то оно выходило очень долго, к сожалению. Актуальность уже потеряла. Да она уже не была актуальна, эта тема, наверное, когда я начал это все делать. А сейчас, уже спустя несколько недель, это уже актуальность стремится к нулю. Но все-таки мне захотелось это сделать. Видео небольшое получилось, буквально 3 минуты. Не знаю, сам кайфую, наверное, даже. Мне нравится, что видео получается не длинные. Все видосы, которые я делал, они короткие. Ну, имеется в виду вот какой-то обзор Saints Row, там 6 с копейками минут. Вот видос это 3 минуты. В голове вот у меня есть сделать обзор на Cloudpunk, там за минуту-полторы просто рассказать основную суть. Может, кого-то заинтересует. То есть это тоже все супер короткие видосы. И мне это лично нравится, что вот так вот получается у меня. Не знаю, как вот делать 20-минутные видосы. Вот есть люди, которым это дано. Какой-нибудь Дрю. Просто видосы часами. Он может часами красиво размусоливать какую-нибудь тему. Помню какой-нибудь Battlefield, который вышел. Сколько там видео было выпущено. вроде рассказывается про одно и то же. Это даже одно видео там есть вроде, по-моему, час или 1,5 часа даже. Как бы подводится все к одному. Игра говно. Покупать не надо. Кто купил, пресс-сев, тупой респект. Но все равно. То есть у кого-то такой талант и скилл. А мне нравится, что у меня коротенькие. Они и рендерятся меньше. При том, что я теперь перешел на 2К. Ну, ради теста посмотрим. Как выйдет видео. Когда я вот так его смотрю, оно почему-то подлагивает. Именно загруженное на YouTube. А само оно по себе зарендеренное лежит на диске. Все в норме. Посмотрим. Если будет лагать, то придется перезалить. Ну а так сегодня, я не знаю, буквально, наверное, в 6 часов уже выйдет. И все. И попытаюсь как-нибудь его там куда-нибудь поспамить, чтобы раскрутить чуть-чуть видосик. Все. Выговорился. Весь стрим молчал, выговорился. Всем спасибо. Жду завтра на завершающем стриме. Приходите. Кто придет, не знаю, но приходите. Всем всего наилучшего. Увидимся, услышимся. Подписывайтесь, смотрите видосики. Новый видосик буквально прям вот-вот. Все. Всем удачи, всем пока.